The term was coined in 1976 by economist Fred Hirsch to replace the more colloquial but less precise neener.
It's not true.
Colloquial. Colloquial.
To replace the more colloquial but less precise neener.
It's not true. Let's walk, and you get your picture taken on the big marble horse out front.
Given that Saint Valentine was a 3rd century Roman priest who was stoned and
Valentine. Valentine.
Given that Saint Valentine was a 3rd century Roman priest who was stoned and Given that Saint Valentine was a 3rd century Roman priest who was stoned and beheaded, wouldn't a more appropriate
Behead. Behead.
who was stoned and beheaded, wouldn't a more appropriate celebration of the evening be taking one steady gal to witness a brutal murder?
Gal. Gal.
A brutal murder?
Okay, so to sum up, one giant marble horse, one asinine comment, one lonely man and his chicken, and let's see who's left.
Asinine. Asinine.
One asinine comment, one lonely man and his chicken, and let's see who's left. In any case, they're asking me to fill in for him.
In Switzerland or with the big-boobed weather girl?
Boob. Boob.
In Switzerland or with the big-boobed weather girl?
I'm sorry, Sheldon.
Sorry. I've been dreaming about going to the Large Hadron Collider since I was 9 years old.
Hadron. Hadron.
I've been dreaming about going to the Large Hadron Collider since I was 9 years old.
Swiss cheese, fondue. My lactose intolerant boyfriend is going to eat all this, and I'm going to climb on his back.
Lactose. Lactose.
My lactose intolerant boyfriend is going to eat all this, and I'm going to climb on his back.
Ribby-leaktly, Penny.
My Ribby-Whatley?
Ribby-leaktly, it means turnip light and refers to a traditional...
Turnip. Turnip.
Ribby-leaktly, it means turnip light and refers to a tradition. I call your attention to the friendship rider in Appendix C, Future Commitments, number 37.
Appendix. Appendix.
C, Future Commitments, number 37.
Look, Sheldon, I know it's in the agreement. And if you turn into a zombie, I promise I will not kill you. In fact, I'll even...
Zombie. Zombie.
And if you turn into a zombie, I promise I will not kill you. In fact, I'll even... Think it's gonna rain? Instead of underpants, I covered my crotch with...
Underpants. Underpants.
Instead of underpants, I covered my crotch with... Think it's gonna rain? Instead of underpants, I covered my crotch with potato salad this morning. Thoughts?
Crotch. Crotch.
I covered my crotch with potato salad this morning. Thoughts? Let's play one of your driving games.
All right. This game is called Traitors.
Traitor. Traitor.
This game is called Traitors. I will name 3 historical figures. You put them in order of the heinousness of their betrayal. Benedict Arnold.
Heinous. Heinous.
Heinousness of their betrayal. Benedict Arnold.
You really think I belong with Benedict Arnold and Judas?
You're right. Judas had the decency to hang himself after what he did.
Decency. Decency.
Had the decency to hang himself after what he did.
So what do you end up doing? Not much. Nuked a burrito, prayed to the Hindu god.
Nuke. Nuke.
Nuked a burrito, prayed to the Hindu god.
Nuked a burrito, pray to the Hindu god Urvashi that your bowels would loosen and your penis would droop like a willow tree.
droop, droop,
And your penis would droop like a willow tree. What the hell is that?
Let's see. Yeah, 30 pieces of silverware.
silverware, silverware,
Yeah, 30 pieces of silverware.
Morning, old chum.
What's going on?
chum, chum,
Morning, old chum.
What's going on?
If you need to void your bladder before eating, I can keep them warm with this beret that I thoroughly laundered and
Beret. Beret.
keep them warm with this beret that I thoroughly laundered and if you need to void your bladder before eating, I can keep them warm with this beret that I thoroughly laundered and pressed into service as a pancake.
launder, launder,
Thoroughly laundered and pressed into service as a pancake. I've had some time to reflect, and I've come to realize that friendship is not an aggregation of written agreements. It's the result of
aggregation, aggregation,
friendship is not an aggregation of written agreements. It's the result of two people respecting and caring for each other. Butterscotch scone?
Scone. Scone.
Butterscotch scone?
Well, I always figured it was to study us, discover our weaknesses, and report back to your alien overlords.
overlord, overlord,
Report back to your alien overlords.
Yes, amusing. Extraordinary intelligence might well appear extraterrestrial to you, but
extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial,
intelligence might well appear extraterrestrial to you, but I believe you know why I'm here in the laundry room.
Better acoustics for your throat singing?
acoustic, acoustic,
Better acoustics for your throat singing?
Here we have a highly gifted researcher in the field of particle physics, whose work has brought him to the precipice of forever changing mankind.
precipice, precipice,
Whose work has brought him to the precipice of forever changing mankind. It is a mecca for physicists the world over. This is Bath and Body Works on Colorado Boulevard. They sell scented
boulevard, boulevard,
on Colorado Boulevard. They sell scented. This is Bath and Body Works on Colorado Boulevard. They sell scented soaps and lotions, some of which contain.
lotion, lotion,
They sell scented soaps and lotions, some of which contain. On Colorado Boulevard. They sell scented soaps and lotions, some of which contain glitter. Now.
glitter, glitter,
Some of which contain glitter. Now.
Some what?
Mousse. It's a traditional Swiss breakfast dish. I'm preparing my gastrointestinal system for the exotic cuisine.
gastrointestinal, gastrointestinal,
I'm preparing my gastrointestinal system for the exotic cuisine.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I don't think you're fully aware of the ramifications here, Leonard.
Why?
ramification, ramification,
Ramifications here, Leonard.
Why?
I don't think you're fully aware of the ramifications here, Leonard.
Why don't you enlighten me?
With the friendship clause.
enlighten, enlighten,
Why don't you enlighten me?
With the friendship clause. Ramifications here, Leonard.
Why don't you enlighten me?
With the friendship clause of our roommate agreement nullified, you are no longer.
nullify, nullify,
Friendship clause of our roommate agreement nullified, you are no longer... I just don't understand how this happened to me. I'm scrupulous about my hygiene. I regularly disinfect...
Scrupulous. Scrupulous.
I'm scrupulous about my hygiene. I regularly disinfect... I just don't understand how this happened to me. I'm scrupulous about my hygiene. I regularly disinfect my hands, and I avoid contact with other people.
Disinfect. Disinfect.
Regularly disinfect my hands, and I avoid contact with other people.